Are you noticing that simple tasks like opening a jar, climbing stairs, or even getting out of a chair are becoming harder than they used to be? It's not just old age. It's a biological process called sarcopenia, where you can lose up to 3 to 5% of your muscle mass every decade after age 30. For those of us over 60, this decline accelerates, leading to frailty and a loss of independence. But here's the good news. Science proves that by hitting a specific protein threshold, you can actually signal your body to stop wasting muscle and start rebuilding it. Today, I'm breaking down 7 high-protein superfoods that are specifically bioavailable for seniors, meaning your body can actually absorb and use them to keep you strong. Don't skip a second, because number 1 on this list is one of the most efficient and complete protein sources available, especially for muscle synthesis in seniors. We start with the gold standard of protein, whole eggs. For years, seniors were told to avoid eggs because of cholesterol, but 2026 nutritional science has completely debunked that myth for the average person. Eggs contain one of the highest biological value scores of any whole food, meaning your body absorbs and uses the protein they provide with remarkable efficiency. More importantly, they are rich in leucine, the specific amino acid that acts as a molecular switch to turn on muscle growth. For seniors, muscle protein synthesis requires more leucine than it did in our 20s, and eggs are the easiest, most affordable way to get it. Aim for 2 to 3 eggs a day, poached or boiled, to give your muscles the raw materials they need to stay firm and functional. And here's something most people don't realize. The whole egg matters. Studies have shown that eating the entire egg, yolk included, produces significantly better muscle-building results than egg whites alone. The yolk contains fat-soluble vitamins like D and B12, both of which are critical for seniors and frequently deficient in people over 60. So don't toss the yolk. That golden center is where a lot of the nutritional magic lives. Next is a powerhouse that is often overlooked in the American dairy aisle: Greek yogurt. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is strained to remove liquid whey, leaving behind a concentrated, thick protein source that contains nearly double the protein of the standard version. It is also packed with casein, a slow-digesting protein that provides a steady drip of amino acids into your bloodstream for hours. This is crucial for seniors because it prevents catabolism, which is when your body starts eating its own muscle for energy during long gaps between meals. A bowl of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt with a few berries is the perfect breakfast to keep your muscle fibers protected throughout the day. When you're shopping, look for Greek yogurt with at least 15 to 17 grams of protein per serving, and always check the label. Some brands labeled as Greek style are not actually strained the same way and deliver far less protein. Stick to plain, full-fat or low-fat versions and add your own fruit. The flavored varieties are often loaded with added sugar, which works against your muscle health by promoting inflammation. Keep it simple, keep it clean. The third food on our list is fatty fish, specifically salmon or mackerel. While the protein content is high, the real magic for seniors lies in the omega-3 fatty acids. Research shows that chronic inflammation in the body is a primary driver of muscle wasting as we age. Omega-3s act as natural anti-inflammatories that prime your muscles to be more sensitive to the protein you eat. In other words, the healthy fats in salmon make the protein you consume work twice as hard. For those over 60, eating fatty fish twice a week can improve grip strength and gait speed, which are the 2 biggest indicators of long-term longevity and health. Now, if fresh salmon feels expensive or out of reach, here's your budget-friendly solution: canned salmon and canned mackerel. They are nutritionally nearly identical to fresh, packed in water or olive oil, and cost a fraction of the price. A can of wild-caught salmon stirred into a salad, mixed with a little mustard, or served on whole-grain crackers gives you a complete anti-inflammatory, muscle-protecting meal in under 5 minutes. Convenience and nutrition don't have to be opposites. Now, let's talk about a plant-based miracle: lentils and beans. Many seniors struggle with digesting heavy meats, making legumes a vital alternative. Lentils are not only high in protein, but also loaded with fiber, which is essential for gut health, and a healthy gut is where protein absorption begins. They are also rich in magnesium and potassium, minerals that prevent muscle cramps and improve heart health. By substituting one meat meal a week with a hearty lentil soup or bean salad, you're giving your muscles a clean, complex fuel source that stabilizes blood sugar while providing the building blocks for strength. One important tip for getting the most out of plant-based proteins: pair them with a small amount of animal protein or a grain. Lentils on their own are a good protein source, but they are not a complete protein the way eggs or fish are, meaning they don't contain all 9 essential amino acids in ideal ratios on their own. But when you combine lentil soup with a piece of whole grain bread, or add a small portion of chicken to your bean salad, you create a complete amino acid profile that your muscles can fully utilize. This is an easy, affordable strategy that works beautifully for seniors who prefer lighter meals. The 5th essential food is grass-fed beef or lean poultry. As we age, our bodies require more vitamin B12 and iron to maintain muscle oxygenation and energy levels. Lean meats provide heme iron, which is much more easily absorbed by seniors than plant-based iron. This helps combat the fatigue that often leads to a sedentary lifestyle, which is the #1 enemy of muscle mass. The key for seniors is portion timing. Instead of one giant steak, try to spread your meat intake across smaller meals. This ensures your body has a constant supply of iron and protein without taxing your digestive system. For poultry specifically, chicken thighs are worth mentioning. Many seniors default to chicken breast, and while it is lean and high in protein, chicken thighs offer slightly more zinc and iron, and their higher fat content makes them easier to chew, which matters more than people realize. As we age, dental changes and jaw strength can make tough or dry cuts of meat genuinely uncomfortable. A braised or slow-cooked chicken thigh is tender, flavorful, rich in nutrients, and extremely easy on your digestive system. Don't overlook it. 6th on the list is a surprising favorite: cottage cheese. This is one of the best-kept secrets for senior muscle health, especially if eaten before bed. Cottage cheese is almost entirely made of casein protein, which takes several hours to digest. Eating a small serving before sleep ensures that while your body is repairing itself overnight, it has a constant supply of amino acids to prevent muscle breakdown during the fasting hours of sleep. It's a low-calorie, high-impact food that provides the calcium necessary for bone density, which works hand-in-hand with your muscles to keep you mobile and upright. A half cup of low-fat cottage cheese before bed gives you roughly 14 grams of slow-release protein. All night long, your muscles are being fed while you sleep. If the taste on its own isn't your favorite, try topping it with a small drizzle of honey and some walnuts. You get the casein protein from the cottage cheese, a little natural sweetness, and additional healthy fats and magnesium from the walnuts. It becomes a genuinely enjoyable nighttime ritual, not a chore. Finally, we have pumpkin seeds and almonds. These aren't just snacks, they are mineral bombs. To build muscle, your body needs zinc and magnesium, and these seeds are packed with both. Zinc plays a major role in hormone production, specifically growth hormones that naturally decline after 60. By snacking on a handful of pumpkin seeds, you are supporting the hormonal environment your body needs to actually repair muscle fibers after a walk or a workout. They are the perfect portable protein that keeps your metabolism humming and your muscles nourished between your main meals. A small practical note: aim for about 1 ounce, roughly a small handful, of mixed seeds or nuts per snack. That gives you around 5 to 7 grams of protein, healthy fats, and a meaningful dose of zinc and magnesium without excess calories. Keep a small container of pumpkin seeds and almonds in your car, your purse, or your kitchen counter so they're the first thing you reach for when hunger hits between meals. When a healthy option is visible and convenient, you use it. The secret to staying stronger longer isn't just about eating more protein, it's about protein pacing. Science shows that seniors should aim for about 25 to 30 grams of protein at every single meal, rather than saving it all for dinner. This keeps your muscle protein synthesis active around the clock. If you only eat a high-protein dinner, your muscles spend the rest of the day in a state of decay. By spreading these 7 foods throughout your day, eggs for breakfast, yogurt for a snack, and salmon for dinner, you are creating a 24-hour shield against muscle loss. Here's a simple sample day to make this real. Breakfast: 2 to 3 whole eggs, scrambled or poached, with a side of Greek yogurt. That's roughly 30 grams of protein right there to start your morning strong. Midday snack, a small handful of pumpkin seeds and almonds. Lunch, a hearty lentil soup or a chicken thigh over a simple salad. Afternoon, cottage cheese with a little honey if you need something light. Dinner, a serving of salmon with roasted vegetables. By the time you go to bed, you've hit your protein targets at every single meal and snack. Your muscles have been fed, protected, and repaired around the clock. That is what a muscle-preserving day actually looks like in practice. To summarize, your muscle mass is your longevity currency. The more you have, the longer and better you live. Incorporating eggs, Greek yogurt, salmon, lentils, lean meats, cottage cheese, and seeds into your weekly routine is the most effective way to protect that currency. Which of these is already in your kitchen? Let me know in the comments and share this video with a friend who wants to stay active and strong well into their 80s and 90s. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more research-backed tips for seniors. Take care of your muscles, and they will take care of you.